Welcome to Tweetstakes.net. I am making this video to show you what the app is all about. I sent you a message on Twitter because, I am trying to get partners to join me in promoting book launches for authors. And to introduce myself, my name is Paul, obviously, and I am the head timber guy for the Beauty in the Book Club, which is the largest meeting and discussing book club in the world, owned by Kathy Murphy. And I took upon myself to build a web application to handle um, like a sweepstakes type of event platform so that we could try to get people off Twitter and onto a webinar where we're going to launch a book maybe by a published author or if it's a really good book by an indie author. And I'm making this video to explain how that whole process would work. If you want more information about the Beauty in the Book Club, you can go just to beautyinthebook.com here. And I just helped launch her membership website here at the bottom. So right now we're in the middle of building up her website, uh, we we are excited about some of the things we got coming out with our Pulpwood authors. But I so what I did is I created a test account here, and this is the app. It's on tweetstakes.net, and obviously you're watching this video because you're on this page. I'm just going to show you quickly how it works and what benefit you would get out of it if you help to promote this application. The whole ideal is a user from Twitter would get a link to this page from Twitter from one of our partners, and they would come here and watch this video where you're watching now. Then they would get information about the book launch, about the author, about the prizes that we're going to give away during the live event. And then they would be able to come down here and read more information and then get the official rules here. This is just a tweet, little feature where our tweets are being shown. So that user would come over here and they would have to connect with the app. And let me show you real quick. They would authorize their Twitter account to the app, and then they would be given a message here that they need to refresh their page, and then they would be connected to the app. So, but they have not entered the app yet, entered the tweet stakes. So they would click on enter tweet stakes here, and I would have a video explaining all of this, and they would get the terms and conditions of the tweet stakes, explaining everything in detail. And then they would have to agree to the terms and conditions, and they could follow my I have a Twitter account created especially for this app. They could follow that app for news of the book launch or whatever event we're doing, but mostly it'd be book launches, and it's not mandatory to do it to enter. So they would just enter here, and uh, the app would refresh automatically by itself. And then they would see that they've earned their main entry. That's all they have to do to enter the contest. It's just they don't have to opt into anything. They don't have to follow anybody. All they have to do is click a button, as long as they're eligible to enter. Right here would be the prizes that we give away, like a Kindle Fire or a set of books. It might be like a new, like Divergent's really hot right now and it's coming out in the movies. But like the set of Divergent books could be a gift. It could be gifts by one of our sponsors. It just depends on what we set up. They would have a certain amount of time, probably 7 days, in order to before we would have the live event. And here they would be able to see the total amount of entries being earned. There would be a limit of entries that could be earned. But then down here, this is where you would benefit from promoting it. In order to earn the extra entries, which they can earn extra entries into the sweepstakes to better their chance of winning, they would have to go down here and follow categories of people. So like if I just pick some random people from my own Twitter account, from friends I've connected on Facebook. I mean, excuse me, on Twitter. If your picture's here, I just picked randomly. I didn't. There's nothing specific about it. They would click on that category, and then they would get um, a task. They would have to follow everyone in this category. I'm gonna do it now with the test account I have. And once they followed those people, they would earn a set amount of entries that I would determine. And then there's a button to go back to the home page. And then once they're back on the home page, they would see that this has gone down, the amount available, and how many have been earned. But they would be able to see how many they specifically have earned right here. They've earned 2 extra entries. And then they would do it again for like another category here, or just how many categories I decide to have. I can put as many authors in each category as I feel like I need to. So if I have 100 authors that partner with us to promote this, um, we can I can put them in categories. Now, here's the power of what I'm trying to do. I'm really asking authors that have 20,000 plus followers to promote. I'm probably will accept 10,000 followers, but the ideal is if you can get 50 to 100 Twitter authors to promote this, and all these users are coming here, and to get these extra entries, they're following all of these people who promoted the event. You're going to benefit because your account's going to grow from users following your account that are book lovers, because obviously these are all authors these are authors followers. So everybody's promoting one another, and they're promoting the event. So if you had 100 people that had 20,000 fans apiece, I mean, you do the math on that. You're talking about. Uh, I haven't calculated. Let me try something right here. Let me calculate it up. If you had 20,000 times, say 100 promoters, you're talking about 2 million, potentially 2 million Twitter users that could get these promotional tweets to come and enter this contest. That's a lot of potential growth for your Twitter account, and that's the idea. And then it can also retweet and help promote the event themselves in order to gain more entries. So, and that's basically what the app is designed to do, is to facilitate everyone getting some benefit out of the book promotion, but trying to get enough people to enter the contest to go to a live event. Now, when we decide to have the live event, we would be doing it via Webinar Jam, which I have an account for. So we could have as many Twitter users to come to the live event as possible, because this isn't like what's the major one, GoToWebinar. It's not like what GoToWebinar where you can have like just 1,000. You can have as many as you want with Webinar Jam, because they actually will let you incorporate a Google Hangout, which I would invite up to 9 authors or 8 authors and the main author that we're going to promote their book launch on the call. So using Google Hangouts, you can have as many people as you need. So what's happening is, once a Twitter user has followed, in the back office here, I can actually download a list of all the entries that people have earned entering the contest, and see, like here, I followed all those users and I gained those extra entries. I'm going to be able to upload all these entries, plus, I mean, there might be thousands here because there'll be a lot of users, and I would be able to use a little software program called The Hat, which I could upload that list here. And just to give you an example, I just uploaded a small list here to show you how we. Sorry, the music was too loud and you couldn't hear the video, so I had to start this part over again. But basically, I would upload that Twitter file with all those Twitter handles, which is all the entries here, and I would upload them to the application here, and I can draw a random name from that list and just pull up like their name here. And then, so basically, the idea is, and the gist is, we have the live event. The author can launch their book by telling about the story, about the everything that's involved in it, the characters, and where they can get the book. And uh, then we would do the drawing while we're on that live event, and I would direct message the person who won, and they would have 15 minutes to respond, or we would redraw for the prize on the call, and that way uh, it's fair and everyone has an incentive to be on the call. But it is not mandatory. If they just happen to be on Twitter and they get that direct message, then they would get their prize, and that way it's fair for all. And that's it. Basically, if you're interested and want to help us to promote this event, the Tweet Stakes, just message me back. Let me know that you're interested, and we will talk about it. Then I will add you to a list of promoters that have told me already that they are interested. So I think you can get a lot of benefit out of it. You would get promoted while you promote the event too, by the extra entries that the users are obviously going to want to get the better chance at winning. So just like I said, just email me back and I will explain further if you need more details. But that's it. So I will see you later.